Paul was really clear in Corinthians. This isn't about me. You know, I'm sowing, some sow, some water, some plant, but God gives the increase. There's this model we have out there in modern church where we want to get the crowds to come in, and the idea is we get the crowds to come in, and then we get them connected with Jesus, and they start growing, and then we call them to serve in some capacity in the church, in the community, whatever. And there's nothing wrong with that. But the real call on the church is all authority in heaven and earth has been given to me. Go, therefore, and make disciples. So while you're going, be making disciples. Bring people into relationship with me. And how do I do that? I bring the relationship I have with Christ into the proximity of the people I'm connected with. And that is the opportunity God has given me as a Christian. And what I need to help my congregation, my leadership come to understand is God has given you a platform right now. Take a church of 100 people. Every one of those has at least 10 unbelievers they're interacting with that week. So that 100 people has 1,000, that church of 100 ultimately has 1,000 people that it's influencing that week. What am I doing to help my congregation come to understand that they have influence with 10 people in their circle of influence, their neighbors, family, guys or girls they meet at the gym, fellow teachers, coworkers, friends of my kids' friends. And I mean, we have all these relationships we interact with. How am I helping? How is my church helping them capture a vision of influence in their life to bring them into relationship with Jesus Christ, to bring them in connection with a body of believers who is in love with Jesus Christ? And all of a sudden, if I realize as I'm standing up to preach to that 100 people, and I could look at that 100 people and go, well, it's not like the guy down the street that has 2,500 people, but it's 100 people that are influencing easily 1,000 people that week. That would change my preaching. That would change my focus. That would change the kind of events we put together to draw people into our community of believers to try to influence them for the cause of Christ.